What's up, salad eaters? Welcome back to Noise Salad TV for your healthy dose of trending news, mix-up, and madness. So today we're going to be speaking about the Kardashians' recent interview with Variety magazine. The Kardashians are in full promo mode for their new Hulu show premiering on April 14th called The Kardashian. In an interview done with Variety magazine, they were asked the key to their long-standing success in the entertainment industry with their businesses, to which the girls shared some wise words. Check this video out.
And like my mom's thing is always never take no for an answer. And I think that's like in us, in all of us.
Well, if someone's telling you no, you're asking the wrong person.
Yep.
That's right, you go, Chloe.
Can you believe this is day one?
Literally, this is insane.
My advice for women in business is you just have to do what you're actually passionate about, because if you don't have passion in it, it's not easy, regardless of how it looks. And I think people see things with instant gratification because of social media, that they think it just comes easy to people. It doesn't, especially if you want something long term.
I have the best advice for women in business. Get your up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself with people that want to work. Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do, because you have one life. No toxic work environments, and show up and do the work.
If you're the smartest person in that room, you gotta go to another room. Like, you don't, I want to be around really successful people, because that's gonna drive me to be successful. A lot of people get intimidated to be in a room full of smart thinkers, wealthy people, whatever it is. I want to be in that room, because it also scares you to want to be to be the
motivates you and inspires
person.
you.
Yeah. I'm like, I gotta hustle, so
but
I
I
can
think
be back
also
in this room
because you see everything on social media and you think, oh, it's just a lifestyle, or oh, it's like really quick and easy and you can just post something, and it's not easy. When you do product shots, when you do post things that are work-related posts, it's still a job and it's still really hard, and success is never easy. So if you put in the work, you will see results.
So Kim had a so-called Molly May moment and kind of said, we all have the same 24 hours in the day, so clearly the reason why you are not successful is because you are lazy. You do not work hard, and you do not have a good team of people to work with. All right, America and the world, your problems have been solved. The almighty Kim Kardashian says you just need to get up and work freaking hard. All right, so let's dig a little deeper into the Kardashians' upbringing and background and see if they really can tell people to just work hard for their success. So let's go back in time to their father, the patriarch of the Kardashian last name, Robert Kardashian Sr. So the Kardashians' dad was a lawyer, and he actually has an estimated net worth of about $30 million, and that is adjusted for today's inflation. And he actually made a lot of his money not from being a lawyer, but from instead becoming a businessman. If you didn't know, he came up with the idea of playing music as a filler in movie theaters and started a company called Movie Tunes, and this company turned out to be super profitable. He renewed his law license actually after O.J. Simpson was on trial and volunteered on that trial, which catapulted him and the Kardashian last name into a level of fame that it didn't know previously. Now, being that Robert Kardashian Sr. had those connections with famous football players and, the movie industry, and he also had the monetary resources, I want to kind of go into how these financial assets and resources help for him to care and provide for his family and his kids. Now, all of the Kardashian children attended the upscale private, or all of the Kardashian girls attended the upscale private school, Marymount High School, which is located in the Bel Air neighborhood, and the present cost today in 2022 is $36,930 per year for this education. Furthermore, the Kardashian family grew up in Beverly Hills, and they did not live in a comparable, by no measures, modest home. In comparison to the massive mega mansions they live in now, yeah, it could be considered small, but make no mistake, living in Beverly Hills will definitely cost you a pretty penny. Let's get a bit more into Kim specifically, however. Kim's dad allegedly convinced her not to want a car for her 16th birthday, and this was because he wanted to surprise her with a new car. And for most people, it's pretty much a luxury to have your parents purchase a car for you and not to have to work and save up to buy one. And it's honestly a huge luxury, and most people usually can't even fathom being able to get a brand new BMW 3 Series for your first car, which is what Kim got. So when Kim was 16, she actually totaled her car, and her dad put his foot down and said that in order for her to get a new car, she would have to get a job to pay for the damages. So she got her first job at 16 working at a clothing store called Body in Encino. Kim seems to have always been business-minded, but it's not every day that you can afford to purchase 5 Manolo Blahniks for $700 each, and that's exactly what Kim did. She bought 5 pairs of the designer heels and sold them back on eBay for $2,500 each. She said multiple times in interviews that she does not ask people for money. That was never her thing. Well, yes, that is true. She does not ask people for money because she just takes it. Let's travel back in time to 2003 when Kim was the famous singer Brandy Norwood's stylist and assistant. According to Brandy's mom, Sonia, she authorized Kim to make one purchase on her Amex card, but there ended up being $120,000 in unauthorized purchases on the account. Kim allegedly stole the money to make purchases for their stores, Dash and Smooch, and denied the allegations that the card was used for personal expenses as well. According to many reports, Sonia wanted to press criminal charges against Kardashian for the theft, but her kids discouraged her from doing so. Instead, Sonia confronted Kim directly, and Kim was incredibly apologetic, owned up to it, and promised to pay her back. This was in 2006, shortly before Keeping Up with the Kardashians aired. Kim did not pay back the money immediately, leading to Sonia filing a civil suit that they settled out of court. The question does arise that if the situation was more public during this period of time, would the show have actually reached the level of success that it did, or would the fact that Kim stole this money negatively have impacted the show? Now, I've just stated the facts, but Kim Kardashian can sit here and preach to people to just work hard and that it is the key to success. Then why did you not work a little harder and make more money to fund your clothing stores instead of stealing from someone else? Also, you had every leg up. You went to one of the most expensive and exclusive private schools. What about the kids from the hood that go to severely underfunded schools with a lack of resources and no hope for the future? Do you think they do not know how to work hard? If working hard were the answer to being successful, do you not think there would be way more million and billionaires? There would be, but unfortunately, the way the real world works is that opportunities are not equally distributed, a term known as inequity. Yes, showing up every day and putting in the blood, sweat, and tears is undeniably part of the key to success, of course, but sometimes there are other factors that can help one get a leg up. Kim really got catapulted to fame because of her association and connections to other celebrities, but the most noteworthy is the adult film she made with Ray J that eventually leaked. Yes, her family made for good TV. Of course, having 5 other siblings really helped, and having an entertaining family really helped. But she was given the opportunity because of her connections, because of where she grew up and who she knew. The show also really helped her businesses because it gave her a much larger platform for people to get to know her, the person, and for her to promote her several products, and for her to gain a larger following. Now, of course, getting the opportunity does not mean one will be successful. It does require hard work, persistence, and dedication. And I'll never knock Kim and the other Kardashians for that. However, had your father not been a successful lawyer and businessman and provided you with the foundation to live in Beverly Hills, make the friends and connections that you did early on, do you truly believe that you would have had the opportunities afforded to you, Kim? What about the kid that was born in a developing nation that is insanely talented, but because their parents are farmers and they have no resources or opportunities, their dreams basically die? I think Kim also has the privilege of looking at life from the perspective of her incredibly privileged upbringing. In an interview she did with GQ magazine in June 2016, she said she previously was a liberal Republican. She's fiscally conservative but socially progressive, but now she's voting democratically. There's nothing wrong with being a Republican. However, Kim's upbringing and growing up in an affluent community, she says, really influenced her to having these political affiliations. And we have to ask, if the people you surround yourself with are very privileged like you, are you really going to have a wide perspective on how the other half lives and why showing up to work every day may not lead to the necessary success? Furthermore, a lot of the Kardashians' success can be attributed to Kanye West, who helped to clean up their brand, catapulted Kim to a level of fame she never expected, and really solidified her as an A-list celebrity. She was able to work with big brands like Balmain and Givenchy. She was introduced to Riccardo Tisci because of Kanye. She is now this fashion icon, which, to be honest, she would not have been had Kanye not really introduced her to the world of fashion and taught her about minimalism and simplicity. Kim's style today is a complete 180 of what it was in the past, which included being overly accessorized and a lot of color. She became a lot more chic and able to be taken seriously. These are the other factors that have to be considered in the level of success Kim was able to attain. It is undeniable that Kim is an incredible businesswoman with a powerful work ethic. But we cannot compare the girl that started 50% up the stairs to get to the top to the girl who has to climb out of the basement. There are plenty of people that get the opportunity Kim had growing up and do not make anything of it, which is true. So I cannot knock her for being business savvy, but I just personally feel Kim is not the right messenger to be sharing this message, and Kim needs to understand that opportunity comes to those who actually get the opportunity to have the opportunity. Alright you guys, that's it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up button to let me know you enjoyed today's video. Bye guys!